guys, Cameron here with Canadian Gamer coming at you with another video. Tried to position the camera on a different angle today. We'll see how that works. Couple of things to talk about here today. First thing we're going to talk about is good old MJR. MJR rocks my world. It floats my boat. Yeah, we've talked about MJR on the channel quite a bit over the years. Not a lot. Maybe a lot. But, you know, it has to be said, and I've already talked about it before, but like, MJR, when you watch his channel, his videos, I hate to use the word addicting, but it's just like I can't help but watch his videos every week when he puts his videos out. It's funny because he has, you know, as far as a content creator is concerned, you know, a one-man band, I guess, as you could maybe refer to MJR as, because he does pretty much everything himself that we're aware of. His production values are really good. He actually uses a camcorder similar to the one that I have. Not the one we're using today, obviously. But he's posted on his YouTube channel his equipment that he uses. And he uses some pretty decent equipment. But, like I said, when you watch MJR and you watch his videos, he kind of has like this snuff film sort of vibe to his aesthetics, if you will. He doesn't have like the John Linneman bokeh background where everything's blurred out behind him and he's shooting in fucking 8K resolution. He is shooting in 4K. But for the most part, when you watch, well, not for the most part, for the entire part, when you watch MJR's channel, when you watch his videos, all of his videos have that sort of like a 90s video quality, like an Arsenio Hall, maybe not Arsenio Hall, maybe Geraldo Rivera or Sally Jesse Raphael sort of video aesthetic to it, or maybe an episode of Cops. Maybe that would be a good example. But, you know, I kind of like his channel for that reason. A lot of these other channels, I've talked about it before, but they have adopted this sort of cookie cutter way of filming their videos to the point where it looks too sterile. It looks like you walked into a fucking hospital, you know what I mean? They got the fucking digital SLR camera set up on their tripod. They got fluorescent lighting in front of them, and again, they get the bokeh background, or maybe they're shooting with the latest iPhone. And to me, that's a turnoff. I don't like that style of shooting. I've made it very apparent. I'll never go down that road. And obviously, MJR feels the same way. Although, on MJR's recent video where he talks about a Dreamcast dev kit that was unearthed, he actually did use a little bit of bokeh when he was shooting some of his video there, I had noticed. So I don't know. I think maybe he shoots some of his video with his iPhone, and maybe he shoots some of it with his camcorder. I don't know. But all that being said, I never not watch an... Is that how you say it? I can't fucking talk today. I never skip an MJR video. I always watch all of his MJ... Oh, wow! I always watch all of MJR's videos. For nothing else, I enjoy the way that he shoots them, if I'm being honest with you. And it's always a train wreck when you're watching his videos as well. You never know what you're going to expect. You know, it's regarding his weight issues, you know, a couple of months ago, maybe it was even a year ago, he sort of started this Biggest Loser competition with himself, I guess, where he was going to lose some weight. I don't know if anything... Well, obviously he hasn't lost any weight. If anything, he's gained more weight. But I haven't been on his MetalJesusRocks.com website where he has like a little bit of a blog to see his updates as to what he's been doing to try to lose weight. Clearly, he hasn't been trying hard enough. Okay, using the Wii activity board isn't gonna cut it, Jason. Okay. So the next thing we're gonna talk about here, switching gears. I don't want to talk about this too much because it's not really gaming related, but a lot of I guess users like yourself watching this video that are out there on Twitter are getting all up in arms because Twitter has rebranded, or Elon Musk, as our good old buddy Marceau would call him, has rebranded Twitter. It's called X now. Okay? Who gives a fuck if it's been rebranded? Okay? Who gives a fuck about Twitter? Who gives a fuck about what it's called? Who gives a fuck? Are you that addicted to social media? And we'll talk about addiction in just a few minutes. We got something else we want to talk about here. But like, you're on the fucking app, right? And you're reading tweets all day, if that's what you do. I only use it for DM purposes. But like, what is it to you? You know, what difference does it make to you what the app is called? How is that going to impact your life? Because there's no longer a little blue bird on your icon on your iPhone. Is this what the world is coming to? That the most important thing about your day is an app that's been rebranded. That bothers you to the point where you need to make a big stink about it. You guys need fucking help. You guys need to go outside and touch grass, okay? Oh my god. The fucking app does what you need it to do to funnel and feed your addiction, okay? Who gives a fuck what it's called? Seriously, who gives a fuck? The next thing I want to talk about is I've noticed a couple of YouTubers have been going on about this new platform that's become available that is an alternative to YouTube called Rumble. And I know Mike Mullis was going on about it on Twitter. And even Mullis, I like the guy. I don't have any issues with him. But he was talking about how YouTube is extremely toxic as far as the commenters are concerned. And he's planning on switching over to Rumble. Well, Mike, the toxicity has nothing to do with YouTube, okay? You go over to Rumble and you're going to experience the same thing, okay? That has to do with the commenters, okay? That has nothing to do with the platform. I guarantee fucking to you. So now we got fucking Mr. Master Shit Disturber himself, Master Sissy Marcy. Master Sista Marceau is now on Rumble, okay? It's not enough that he already has 4 YouTube accounts that we know of. Okay, he's got 3 Twitter accounts. He's on Twitch. He's probably on Facebook. He's probably on Instagram. Okay, he's probably on TikTok. This guy has every single fucking social media platform under the sun. Okay, everything. The guy is a full-fledged social media addict. And now he's on fucking Rumble. Seriously? Oh my god. Marceau, give it up already. Okay, we see you on Rumble there. You got 6 followers. What are you trying to do? So, this guy clearly has no fucking life, okay? So, he's on Twitch doing his live streams, okay? Then after he's done his live streams, he cuts whatever it is he needs to cut as far as his speed running is concerned. And then he pastes it, cuts and pastes it, or he uploads it and crops it and uploads it to fucking YouTube, okay? So now he's got it all on YouTube, because it's not enough that it's already on Twitch. He has to put it on YouTube and flex. Yeah, look at my fucking speed running. Yeah. And now he's taking those videos from YouTube and he's importing them over to Rumble, okay, for his 6 followers. Like, you've got way too much time on your fucking hands. Seriously. Holy fuck. Wow. But more to the point, what I wanted to sort of talk about is any of you guys out there or gals that think that you think Rumble is a direct competitor, and I'm not defending YouTube, you think Rumble is a direct competitor to Google and YouTube, you're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your fucking mind. YouTube has become like the go-to place to watch content and videos, okay? It has such a huge polarizing, it has basically the entire segment, okay, to itself. Okay, you can't compete with it. You cannot compete with it, okay? It's just like, another example would be, I guess, the Google search engine, right? How many companies out there have tried to compete with Google on the search engine? How many? Oh my god. Or Google Maps, okay? Do you use an alternative to Google Maps? What do you use? Apple Maps? Oh my god. So this is what I'm saying. There's no point switching over to Rumble because there's like nobody there. It's fucking dead. And then you see people like Marceau who have created a Rumble account And like, what's the fucking point, dude? What are you trying to do? Like, oh my God. Like, maybe 10, 15 years from now, if Rumble gets to that point, but I don't fucking see it. I don't see it. However unfortunate that it is, or however you view it, you don't like the fact that YouTube has become, like I said, basically the Microsoft Windows of that segment of watching video streaming services is concerned. You want to be that fucking badass alternative. Oh, I'm going to be that fucking right-wing conservative. Me, Marceau. I got to go over to fucking Rumble. Watch me, guys. Watch me. Watch me. Against the grain. You got fucking 6 followers over there, for fuck's sakes. Oh my God. I can just imagine who those 6 followers are, too. So it's a complete waste of time. Like me, personally, I'm on YouTube to upload these videos, and then I've got Twitter for DM purposes. That's it. That's all I have. And that's more than enough, to be honest with you. I don't understand these people like fucking shit for brains there that's got every fucking social media platform under the sun. That's a fucking addiction. So I'm not laughing about it. I'm generally concerned for Marceau's mental health. I think he's probably depressed to a certain degree, and he feels like, him getting followers on social media fills an empty void in his life, okay? That he's not being, he's not being paid attention to, if that makes sense, okay? So for him to have, social media, it's like a warm blanket around him, okay? He feels comfortable. It's his comfort food, okay? You take social media away from Marceau, and it's like he's going to break out in a cold sweat. It's going to be like a heroin addict that hasn't had a fucking shot in over 24 hours. He's going to go into a complete meltdown. Could you imagine if you took Marceau's phone away from him? Could you fucking imagine if you took his social media away from him? He would lose his fucking mind. He would lose his mind. He's on his phone all day, I guarantee you. His head's down like this. He's on his phone all day. His colleagues at work must just be like, what the fuck? The fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. Oh my God. So yeah, as far as Rumble is concerned, fucking waste your time with that shit, man. Don't waste your fucking time. It's a waste of time. It's so fucking niche. Oh my God. So that's it. That's going to do it for me. The only other thing I guess I could talk about, I did a little bit of purging with my PS2 collection. I had an Ace Combat game that I had never touched and I had no intentions on touching. So I donated that. Along with Need for Speed Carbon. I got rid of that because the disc was scratched. And I ordered a copy of Need for Speed Carbon for the PS3 because it looks so much better on the PS3 than the PS2. And I ordered a copy of Need for Speed... what did I order? Shift. Need for Speed Shift, the original. It was like $3 or $4 on eBay. So to have it as a companion piece in the PS2 collection, I was like, yeah, what the hell, why not? Beautiful cover art. So yeah, Need for Speed Shift, that's on its way as well. And that's going to do it for me. I'm going to cut it off there right at the 14-minute mark. I hope you guys have a good night. Oh yeah, by the way, just to sort of actually follow up on the last video I put out, I talked about how I had an apple tree, a crab apple tree that got struck by lightning in the backyard. So I had a whole crew show up today with a wood chipper, and they went out back there, and they were able to sort of excavate the broken tree, and they were able to put it through the wood chipper, and they were able to take away all the scraps, all the debris, and it took them about an hour and a half to do that. It's $500, but hey, $500 is not a big deal. I was more concerned about the tree, landing on somebody else's property or doing any more damage than it already has. So for $500, no problem. I'll pay that any day of the week. And I'm glad I was able to sort of get that resolved. And I called the guy back today and I said, can you come back next week and trim off some of the branches off the tree as well, because they're getting too close to a neighboring house, and I don't want the branches to actually touch the person's house. So this is what you call preventative maintenance. Okay, so take note, John Hancock and Marceau, in case you ever buy a house someday. These are things you can't let this shit go. You can't just come home and live a turnkey lifestyle where you don't take care of exterior maintenance on your property. It doesn't work like that, and that's why people like Marceau are incapable of being homeowners. Okay, maybe a condo owner, but as far as exterior things are concerned, like cutting the grass, okay, or just upkeep, Marceau wants nothing to do with that. No, he doesn't want that to jeopardize his speed running time after work, where he locks himself in his room and he turns on his purple light and he sits there and he jerks off to his black light and all the rest of it. Off topic. All right, so I'm going to cut it off here right at the 16-minute mark. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks so much for watching. You people are wonderful and beautiful. You take care.